Good morning. Good morning. You're back. The show is called TBR Solutions Sports Forum, and my name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. The show today we are looking at the World Cup, very exciting games that you're watching. We've seen a lot of surprises, but before I go there, I just want to pick up on something on the local front. I'm sure some of you have seen this. I think Gold Magazine has come up with an article. And then a question that they are asking is very, very important, especially for those who are Chiefs fans. And then Nengo Mashe, the former Kaiser Chiefs, great, a Zimbabwean by origin, he feels that Khama Billiat, doesn't deserve a second chance of Kaiser Chiefs unless he improve his performance. Then he's looking at statistics. He says the numbers don't lie. Khama hasn't produced what Kaiser Chiefs expected of him. Kaiser Chiefs, when they bought Khama was doing well, at Mamelodi Sundowns. Or when Khama joined Kaiser Chiefs, he had just done well at Mamelodi Sundowns. So Nengo Masha is arguing that if Khama really needs a new agreement or a new contract, he has to prove that in the field of play. He has to go out there and show, he has to give the management the reason why they should renew his contract. I don't know what's your take on that. Do you agree with Nengomashe that Khama should come to the party and show that he deserves to be at Kaiser Chiefs? Remember Kaiser Chiefs, if you talk about Kaiser Chiefs, you talk about people like Asian Zweleng, you talk about Computer Lamola, you talk about Teenage Lala, you talk about people like Dr. Kumalo, and so on and so on. The list is endless. So now, according to Nengomashe, Khama has not paid what Kaiser Chiefs hoped to get from him and compared to what he's getting. Yeah, so I want to hear your opinion, whether you believe that Khama Billiat, he has to work for his contract. If you ask me, I do agree with Nengomashe. You have to prove your point. You have to prove your worth. I always tell people I believe in outcome based. What you put in, it should also show when it comes to the results. Sorry about that. Now, we are going to the World Cup. It is so exciting. Very, very exciting. I want to touch on something that I noticed. Sometimes as journalists or as media people, we need also to take responsibility because media people's work is to educate. All right, I'll tell you what I'm referring to as far as that is concerned, because I saw Lewandowski calling a media person a journalist to order, and I was very excited the way he handled the matter, because people just insinuate news that are not there, which is unfair to players who put so much, to produce the results, and people create their own stories. And this is not for the first time, but we'll talk about that. But the World Cup has been very, very exciting, but good shot. Let me start here. The teams that have qualified, this is the information that I got from, a publication called Eurosport. These are the teams that qualified. I'm happy that the African teams are there. We've got Senegal, we've got Morocco there, which is quite good. And then you have Netherlands, Senegal have qualified, England and USA have qualified, Argentina, Poland have qualified, France and Australia have qualified, Japan, Spain have qualified, Morocco and Croatia, Brazil and Switzerland, Portugal and South Korea. So these are the teams that qualified for the top 16. Remember, as from today, we'll be watching the games of what is happening today. Now, let's see the fixture for today. If you look, let's see. All right, before I go to the fixture, and then I just want to share with you the goal that I'm talking about. This World Cup has proved to be a very exciting World Cup, and then new things are showing. There was this goal that was scored by Japan against Spain, and then there was a lot of controversy whether it's a goal or not. But look at technology. Technology has shown that that ball has never crossed the line. It never went over the line. So this has really, really improved our football. We are excited about what we see. And then, so those are some of the news that really excites us. And then, well, I'll also talk about Argentina. We are playing tonight. They are the leaders of the group. We thought they're not going to qualify with 6 points. And then Poland qualified Mexico. At least they nearly made it. Unfortunately, Saudi Arabia could not qualify, but well done, Saudi Arabia. Remember, Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, and that was the biggest upset. And I saw Suarez was crying like a baby because, I mean, it was uncalled for Uruguay. And after the work that he has done, Suarez did excellent work to prove that they deserve to be, to be somewhere else. But unfortunately, they could not proceed to the next stage. So it's heartbreaking, and then especially a player of Suarez's caliber. The other thing that I want to ask, guys, I saw somebody asking this question in one of the articles, and I fully agree. He said, if you look at England, Wales, and Ireland, do you think it's fair that all those teams represent each other individually in the World Cup, but when they go to the Olympics, they sometimes play together as one country? Is this increasing the number of European teams in terms of representation in the World Cup? I don't know. That's a question. I think that question, I found it very fascinating. And then I said, probably I need to find out and ask what's your take. So maybe you also have your own opinion as far as that is concerned. And I'm sure you saw Abu Bakr, the goal that he scored. This guy is a gem. And then unfortunately doesn't play in one of those, the countries that are regarded as the best countries in terms of football. So yeah, I was impressed with what is happening there. Remember earlier on, I said I want to share with you something that I observe, because sometimes as journalists we need to be responsible. Because you know what? It's not good for a journalist create a wrong perception after these players have worked so hard. And then because, to be a superstar, it takes a lot of effort. These guys train, they put a lot. And then people come up and insinuate. And these players have children, these players have families, these players have friends. Now, there was this journalist who asked a silly question as far as I'm concerned. He asked Lewandowski, how is your relationship with Lionel Messi? After Lionel Messi said what he said, then Lewandowski said, my relationship with Messi is good. Then the journalist continued, said, no. He said, you said you don't take it because Messi said you were supposed to win the World Cup, but he never voted for you. Then Lewandowski responded, said, when did I say that and where? Good question. Where did I say that and where? The journalist could not answer. All right? They were creating unnecessary perception, which does not exist. And remember, this perception was started, I think, some time back, whereby after the World Cup, people were saying, you know what, Messi Lewandowski was not happy because Messi, when he won his Ballon d'Or, he mentioned Lewandowski that Lewandowski deserved to win the 2020 Ballon d'Or. And then they said, Lewandowski said he doesn't take what Messi said because then Lewandowski said, no, I never said that. I said, I'm very proud that I'm mentioned by Messi, the guy that I regard as the best in the world. So for me, it was an honor for Messi to mention my name, you know. And then this is what Lewandowski said. I had to defend a lot today, especially against Leo. All right. It was a fun little duel, but all is well. Argentina has a great team. They are one of the favorites. Messi played a brilliant game. When the match was over, I immediately went to congratulate him. You know, they are just trying to create a storm over nothing, as if Messi and Lewandowski, they don't get along. And of which that's not the case. So sometimes these journalists, they need to be taken to task. If they have an issue with Messi, and then, they must deal with it. Messi is the best. You like it or not. And then I'm sure everybody was waiting for him not to qualify for round 16. And this is one of the pictures that I want to share. Good thing about our world today, social media is there, and everybody can be a journalist. Everybody can give us the news. Here's another news that shows that immediately after the game, Lewandowski went to Lionel Messi. And apparently, according to this, he was asking for Lionel Messi's t-shirt. So, yeah, this guy is a genius, man. I don't know. I don't have words anymore how to describe this genius, all right? And then so those are some of the things that people need to take into consideration. That Lionel Messi is not just a player, but the man he's something else. He's something else. But I want to talk about this young man. I'm sure you saw him, and I'm sure you noticed how good he is. Mark Alister. Huh? Huh? What a gem. Mark Alister, his game against Poland. He scored one goal. He created three chances, and then 50 to 52 accurate passes, 96%. Four passes into the final third, 11 recoveries, 4 out of 4 duels won, one fouls won, 8 out of 8 match ratings, and then he was man of the match. And this one is very interesting because they said Messi was voted man of the match, but Messi decided. This is according to Scaloni, the coach decided that man of the match award should be given to Alexis McAllister because of the very important goal that he scored. You know what? This man doesn't stop amazing me. That's Lionel Messi for you. The man is so great. And then, well, it's up to you whether you like it or not. I wonder whether our friend Ronaldo would do that. Remember, there was this goal that scored by what's name again? Fernandez, Bruno Fernandes. He wanted to claim it. He said he scored the goal, but he never scored the goal. He missed the goal. He didn't touch it. So, of course, that goal belonged to Bruno Fernandes. So when I look at that, and then I also watch and say, viewers, if this is the case, if Messi can go to the extent and say, look, and then Messi says, look, this is what I see. I believe that this guy deserves to be the man of the match, not me. All right. So that for me, it shows how great this man is. Lionel Messi. Now let's look at the fixtures for today. We know that tonight we have Argentina is playing against Australia, and then at 7 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock we have Netherlands playing against US, which is the quarterfinal, or not the quarterfinal, the last 16. And then Sunday, which is tomorrow, we have France playing against Poland. Very interesting game there. But here, I think France would win. And then we also have a very interesting one, Senegal against England. That's tomorrow at 7. All right. So we'll see what's going to happen. England are doing well, but Senegal are hot. It doesn't show that Sadio Mane is not there. Then on Monday, we have Japan. All right. We have just cost us there with their goal. Japan, they are playing Croatia on Monday at 3. Brazil, they're playing Korea Republic. And then Morocco, who beat Japan, who beat Brazil. They're playing Spain. And then Abu Bakr is there, is hot. Then you have Portugal against Switzerland. So those are the games for this coming few days from today till Tuesday. So yeah, we are going to see what's going to happen, and then we'll watch the space, and then may the best team win, and then yeah. But I'm sure you are enjoying football as much as I do. I'm also enjoying what I'm seeing these days, which is quite interesting. And then let me share other games again for the top 16, or in the top 16. Now you also have okay, from the 9th we are going to have teams that have won proceeding to the next stage, and those are the games that we watch again. And then, yeah, so I don't know, what's your take? Who do you think has done well as far as you are concerned? Have you watched all what you have watched? Maybe you want to know in terms of the television, how things stand like. And then, yeah, so let me share with you that so that you plan your day or your weekends. Netherlands is playing at 5. I think this is on Super Sport, and Argentina at 9 in the evening. I hope we are not going to have load shedding. Let's hope so. Then the 4th, which is Sunday, France, Portugal at 5. And then 9 o'clock at night. And then we are going to watch England and Senegal. And then Monday, Japan and Croatia. Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. And then may the best team win. I'm still there. I've said before that my wish is for Lionel Messi to win this tournament. That would be my presence. Okay. Yeah. And then I don't know whether did I share this McAllister. Yes, I did share this one. This is a gem. This is a young man who's really proving to be something else. So we are still going to see more. Now, let me share with you, um, you know, um, the Messi Special as usual. All right, I'm going to share the Messi Special as usual with you and check what is happening. And then, yeah, I've already spoke about Lewandowski, and then I've already spoken about man of the match, and then, but I'll share some news with you so that you check. Now let's go to the Messi Special for today. Now, Lionel Messi, his game against Poland. This is his contribution. All right. He created 6 chances, all right, and then 60 to 71 accurate passes, which contribute to 85%, and then accurate passes and 4 successful dribbles, 8 passes into the final third, 100% tackle won, 2 recoveries, 6 ground duels won, 2 fouls won, and the rating 8.1 match ratings. Remember, McAllister's rating was 8.8. So I don't know how did they come up with the decision that Messi was supposed to win man of the match. All right. So yeah, we'll watch the space and see what's happening, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Stop sharing. Okay. Now let me share something again on the Messi Special. And then I've shared the Mark Alistair story. Now, let's hear. This is what Scoloni said. He said FIFA chose Messi as the man of the match, but Messi decided to give it to Mark Alistair because he scored the goal. He was great today. Leo is more interested in his teammate than himself. This is positive. That's Lionel Messi for you. That is why I love this guy. I really, really love this guy. This is something else for me. You may not like it, but that's how I feel. This man is something else. I wish they win tonight, and then yeah, that would be a present if they win tonight. So that's it. That's the show for this morning, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate, and thank you for comments and advices that you normally provide. I never gave you the reason why Shakes is not here. Shakes has gone to Free State at the place called Talabucha in the Free State. And then apparently there is some tournament and scouting that is happening there. And then Sepang, he has to attend the wedding of his aunt, so which is a very interesting thing. Then Walefatshe has to go to the funeral. G-Man also is committed. Unfortunately, I had to run solo. But thank you very much. Hello, everybody. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from a TBR Solution. TBR Solution is a financial company that helps people to be financially savvy. I'm sure these days you are aware that prices are very up in terms of petrol, in terms of goods and services. Prices are very, very high. Now, these days, we are on a campaign to help those members of GPF or government employees, especially if you are 55 years old or above and you are contemplating to resign or go on pension in 3 months' time. Give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp, then we'll call you back so that we help you to get your money expeditiously, as compared to sometimes people get their money after a long time. We will then transfer your money from GPF to Allen Gray, whom we have a relationship with. And the good news is, once the money has been transferred, you will choose how much you want to earn. If you happen to pass on, your spouse will also get the same amount. Then if it happens that both of you passes on, you would have appointed or selected beneficiaries. It could either be your children or anyone else. And there's nothing like age limit that they must be 22 or below. Even if they're above 22, they'll be able to get the inheritance from you. So that's how flexible it is. And then I know that sometimes people, they worry about medical aid and all that. We also have with other partners who assist you to get a medical aid. So if you want to learn more and get more information pertaining to that, just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.